Okay, everybody, hello and welcome to our fourth, maybe, Wellness Wednesday. Really exciting day today because Miss Sparks had volunteered to take over Wellness Wednesday because she is a wellness expert. And I want everybody who is here today, and thank you for joining us, to see what Miss Sparks did as something that you could do yourself, right? Because everybody is able to be their own author, their own inventor of what their wellness looks like. So every week we define wellness as making an effort to do something good for your body inside, your emotions, how you feel, because we can all agree that feeling good on the inside and the outside is something that we all deserve, and that is worth working for. So remember that we always have to give it great effort. So far this year, we have talked about a little bit about nutrition. Remember, yesterday was No Talkie Tuesday. We also talked about the dangerous effects of sugar. I hope many of you have taken time to hug your eyeballs with 20/20/20, because I know that there's a ton of strain when we stare at a computer all day. We talked about needing to get up so that we can stretch that spine. And then we also talked about 30 minutes of exercise every single day can counteract or reverse all the bad stuff that happens to our bodies when we sit for 6 or 7 hours, because that our bodies are not designed to do that. So regular exercise, making sure we're drinking water, putting healthy stuff in our body, which will go along with what Miss Sparks is going to do for us today, and making sure we have exercise. Last week, Christopher Casares won our first ever Baker Wellness Kit giveaway, so that's pretty exciting. And we'll do another one next week, so we'll do it twice a month. Before we get started with Miss Sparks, I just wanted to share one thing. So I'm going to share my screen with everybody. You guys can take a look at this. It was just a little document that I created as an idea for you all, because we have started to talk about you creating your own wellness plan, right? Because my definition of what I do for wellness, whether it's working out in the morning or drinking lots of water or taking a walk, maybe is not the same for you. Maybe that's not what you want to do, but you know you want to do something good for yourself. You just don't know what it is. So when we write stuff down, make a plan, it usually sticks better for us. It's usually why our teachers are telling us to take notes on things, make lists. It's why we have an agenda up in class so we know what time we're doing everything, because it's a good reinforcer of, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So it's really important that we write stuff down, like if you have a journal or a diary. So what I'm going to share with you guys is a really easy thing that I just created for you. Or as an example, this is a wellness diary. It's Mr. McGill's Wellness Diary, and it has a couple easy example sentences of what I would put in my wellness diary. You even put the date or something like that. Okay, so something like whatever today's date is. I think it's the 22nd. It might be the 21st, but I'm going to put the 22nd. And then I'm going to write some things down that I did. Today, I drank 3 cups of water. We know that lots of water is good for you and the body needs it. Today I did morning stretches. We've already talked about the benefit of stretches for your spine and your body. Today I took my dog for a walk. That one's not real because I don't have a dog, but if I had a dog, I would take it for a walk. Today I gave my mom a hug because that makes me feel good and her feel good. Remember that wellness is also that inside how you feel wellness. And then today I did a 20/20/20 to rest my eyes. So this is something that I would do. And this is something that I encourage you to do. And then if you do want to type it out or write it out with your adult, and you want to make a Google Doc, all you have to do is hit share. And then you could share something like that with I'd say, Patricia Tran. And then Mr. Tran has now been shared my wellness diary. But if you guys want to create your own diaries and then just share them with me, and I'll give you feedback on them, or share them with your teacher, because it needs to be a part of your every single day. Hopefully that gives you some good ideas of what to do. But now, the moment we've all been waiting for, Miss Sparks, take it away.
It's so great to see you this afternoon, and I want to thank all of my colleagues for being here, and my student, Christopher Casares, and I want to send a big hug to Shaylin Prasad, my 6th grader, who was my 3rd grader many years ago. So I'm super happy to be here. So Christopher knows this, and Shaylin knows this, that I'm going to mute you guys.
Louder.
Oh, louder? Sorry. Can you hear me? Raise your hand if you can hear me. Okay, is my volume okay? Yes, or am I kind of quiet?
We can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, so my Christopher knows this and Shaylin knows this. In my classroom, virtual, meaning from the camera, or in the classroom, we do morning stretches. So we're gonna do an afternoon stretch today, like our morning stretches. So please, everybody hop up. My workout is not as rigorous as Mr. McGill's, but it's good stretching. So the first thing we do is elevator. We're gonna stretch our Achilles tendons, go up on your tippy toes, make your backbone in your body as tall and long as you can, and then go down and up. See if you can stay there. Woo! And down, and we'll go up one more time. And then we're down. And now we're gonna reach our arms up and grab the ceiling. Normally we do this 10 times, but today I'm gonna do it 5. So grab the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn. And now we're gonna do paws and claws to the ground and reach out as we go to the ground. We're gonna do that with bent knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the ground, straighten your knees. If you can touch the ground, that's great. Put your elbows back, your hands just above your bottom. Look at the ceiling and bend back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That feels really good, especially if you've been asleep. Now you're gonna turn to me and you're gonna come to T. And now we're gonna make a big C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And normally we do it 10 times, and we're gonna come to T and go to C. 1, 2,
you're frozen and I can't hear you guys.
Then we're gonna grab our elbow, we're facing forward, our feet are glued to the ground, and we're just twisting our torso. 3, 4, 5. And grab your other elbow, and we're gonna twist the other way. 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna swim backwards like a frog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're gonna swim forward. You're moving your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we come back to T. Push your fingers up, your palms are out, and we're gonna do little circles. These are to keep Miss Sparks' old lady arms nice and strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop, we went more. Normally we do 10 in class, and then backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is really good to build nice, strong muscles, and muscles make your whole body strong and healthy. Now we shake it out. Your feet are glued to the ground, but it's kind of like you're running in place and your arms are going like this. And then we're gonna pretend we've got a hula hoop. And you're gonna hula to the left, and you're gonna hula to the right. And now we're feeling all right. Now I'd like everybody to, you can close your eyes, and I want you to take in a big, deep breath through your nose. In 5, and blow it out quietly. And slowly. We're gonna do that one more time. In through our nose, 5, always breathing through our nose. And out through our mouths. Okay, now I'm going to show you how we move our neck. You're going to slowly and always carefully with your neck, look to the ground and up, look to the ceiling and up. You can do this with your eyes closed to rest those eyeballs. Give them a nice hug, and up. And then we're going to turn and look over our shoulder, and we don't move our shoulders. Our shoulders and our arms are still forward. And now our ear goes over to our shoulder, and our head is up, and our ear goes over to our other shoulder. And now we're going to do slowly and carefully around the world with our neck. Slowly around, 2 and 3. If you've been sleeping, your neck may have been very, very still. And so now our neck and things are getting moving because we've been asleep for maybe 8 hours and our body has been quite still. So now we are going to, I say, come to tree, and then we are going to put our leg out like Mr. McGill. Go ahead, Mr. McGill, into like a crane pose with your foot on your knee, like we've been doing. And then we go up to crane. So if you were to see my knee, you would see it's out like Mr. McGill's. And then we slowly come down and we put our foot down. I'm slipping off my shoes while I do this because it's easier to grip the floor with your toes. Then I come back to tree, and I'm gonna put my other foot on. And this is the side I'm kind of wibbly wobbly on. And then I'm gonna go up to crane pose. My elbows are out. My knee, if you could see it, is out to the side, which opens up my hips. And then we're down and we're ready to go. You did a great job. You may all sit down now if you like. And I am going to start with a little healthy food and drink that you can have through the day. So we're gonna start with this. This is a glass of filtered water or bottled water. And what I have in it is I have a half of a lemon, which I squeezed, and you can squeeze that just with a fork. And you can squeeze the juice and you can put it in there. I've already got my lemon in there. I'm sorry, my document camera was not able to get set up today. So I have a half of a lemon and I have a whole tangerine that I cut in half and I put it in the microwave, and now I am going to put a spoonful of honey in that. Now this is a really good warm beverage to have in the fall and the winter or any time, but it really helps you keep your throat. It keeps your throat healthy. It's a delicious drink, either warm or cold if you want to do it in the morning and leave it sit and then maybe put an ice cube on it. But now you have an infused water with citrus. If you have limes at home, you can use limes. You can use oranges. You can use grapefruits. I like citrus better than any other fruit. It has honey in it. Honey is an antibacterial, kind of like a natural antibiotic, and that will keep you really healthy. And guess what? It's super delicious. So we're gonna move on from our breakfast drink to breakfast. I've got another glass and I'm gonna grab my yogurt. So yogurt has bacteria in it, and that bacteria goes into your gut, which is your intestines and your stomach, and it makes you really healthy. So I'm just gonna take a spoonful of yogurt and I'm gonna plop it in my glass. I don't normally use honey in mine because I don't need too much sugar, but I'm gonna put a little honey in it for you guys because I think you might want kind of a sweet breakfast. And my hands are all nice and clean. What I have here is, let's see if you can see, I've got some bananas which you can cut up. I bet your parents would even let you cut up bananas because they're so soft that you can cut them with just a regular old table knife. You can cut a banana like that. And then I happen to really love blueberries, so I'm gonna put a few blueberries in there. Blueberries are brain food. They're really, really good for your brain. So we've got our yogurt, which is really good for our gut. It also has protein in it. We have bananas that are a really great thing to put in your tummy in the morning, and they're easy to digest. They also have an important mineral that's good for your heart called potassium. It's also good for your muscles and your nerves. We've got our blueberries, that's good brain food. And I'm gonna get some cereal that I'm gonna put on top to give it a little bit of a crunch. My cereal has almonds in it. So now I have a breakfast that's so delicious, so healthy, not very expensive, and easy to make. You guys, boys and girls, teachers, see how fast I made that. We're done. We've got our breakfast beverage that's really healthy. We have our breakfast. Now we're going to move on to a bigger food. This is also a very, very easy food to prepare for yourself, possibly with the help of a parent. All you need is a tortilla. Mine happens to be a flour kind of burrito size. I took an egg and I boiled it for about 8 minutes. Then I let it cool. I can cut this up. Here's my hard-boiled egg. I'm gonna cut it up right in the middle of my tortilla. So I'm just gonna slice my egg. I'm gonna put it across the middle of my tortilla so that I can end up wrapping it like a burrito. I'm not gonna wrap it with its ends open. And then I have some fruit. I wonder if you know that this is a fruit. Avocado is a fruit. I also have some tomato. That's also a fruit. So I'm going to put a little tomato and a little avocado. And guess what? If you have salsa at home, and you can put that. And when I was your age, I hated tomatoes. Hated tomatoes. But now I love them, just like I hated mushrooms. Okay, so I have that. I have a little bit of chile powder that I'm gonna put on top to give it a little bit of a punch. And I have, in my big fruit bowl, I have some cilantro, and I just tore it off, put it in, put it on top, and I'm gonna get a little bit of lettuce. You don't have to put all of these things in, but just egg and a little lettuce, a little tomato, that's a perfect lunch or dinner. I'm just gonna tear my lettuce right on top and put a little salt on it. Just a little salt. So we have our chile pepper, which is a red pepper, and I'm gonna roll it all up like that. I've got my wrap now, and I'm gonna cut it in half so you can see what it looks like on the inside. I'm trying to download that crazy document camera software today, but it didn't work. So there's the inside of my wrap. Super easy, super delicious. You've got your egg as your protein. You've got your fruit, which is your tomatoes and your avocado, and avocado has really good oil in it. You have lettuce, you have cilantro, which is got lots of vitamins and minerals. You've got chile, which gives it a little taste, and some salt. Okay, and our last recipe today is called the children's favorite fall salad. And why I call it that is because my grandchildren, who are 6 and 8, this is their favorite salad. And you're like going, oh, Miss Sparks, I don't know if I like salad, but I'm going to show you how to make a salad that you're going to really love. My grandchildren ask for seconds. So hold on a second. I'm going to get my salad bowl and my cutting board. There we go. I've got my salad bowl. In my salad bowl, I'm going to take some vegetable oil. You could use a tablespoon or a measuring cup. I just pour a little bit, I would say it's a 1/4 cup to cover the bottom of the salad bowl. Then you're going to say, Miss Sparks, I don't like salad dressing because it's sour and it's vinegary. Well, guess what? There's not any vinegar in this salad dressing. We're going to use a tangerine, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to take my fork, and I'm going to squeeze that tangerine juice right into the olive oil. I'm going to squeeze. I can even scrape off some of the pulp if I want to. Then I'm going to squeeze the other half into my olive oil. Oh, I got a little piece of the fruit in there. Now I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in. That gives it a little bit of spice. You can also use the chile if you want to keep sort of a Mexican dressing. You can even put a little comino or cumin in. That also is a nice way to make it a little bit more of a south of the border, a little Mexican flavor. Now I'm going to take a little salt. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to stir up my dressing. Stir, 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 stir. Now I'm going to take my nice clean lettuce that I washed and I wrapped in a towel. I'm going to just tear it up, put it in. Uh-oh, that's Ragsy. He probably hears the mailman. And now the last thing I'm going to put in before I toss it, and you can do this to help make the salad. I have tangerine pieces. I'm going to put those in. If you like avocado and you have avocado, you can put avocado in. You can do this with orange instead. You can do it with grapefruit instead. And then you take it and you toss it up. And let me put it on a white bowl so you can see what it looks like. Then I got a little of the lettuce. We're gonna get some tangerines on top. If you and your family like nuts, like pecans, you can even cook your pumpkin seeds out of your pumpkin that you carve, and you can put pumpkin seeds on top. So I'm gonna pick up my computer so you can see. Can you see that? Yeah. So you can see there is our child's favorite fall salad with lettuce and tangerines, and if you can put crunchy nuts on top if you want, or you can put avocado on top. I actually have a little avocado over here. Don't want to waste anything. I'm going to put some avocado and a little tomato on top, and we've got a beautiful, beautiful salad. I wish I had some nuts to use. I chopped those up and use the nuts. Okay, we are wrapping up our fall healthy cooking or food preparation. We didn't actually cook anything except for our egg. And we warmed our water up in a microwave for about 2 minutes. So we didn't actually have to cook anything except for the egg. And you can cook a bunch of eggs and have them in the refrigerator, and they're ready for a really tasty breakfast or a really tasty lunch in a pinch. And you can do it really quickly. Does anybody have any questions about our food preparation today?
No.
Yeah, that's fine. And something, when we get to go back to school, I will be doing some cooking classes like I did before, and we can actually cook together in real life. And maybe if I do this again for Valentine's Day, I'll have my document camera hooked up so you can see everything a little bit better. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm giving you lots of gratitude for being here with me today, because I really enjoy cooking and stretching and being healthy and well with students and colleagues and friends.
And Miss Sparks, I want to say that was an incredible job. And it was so simple. The elements that you put into all your food, that was just easy peasy.
Yes, and fast. Did you see how fast?
Super fast. What I also noticed was, and you use food that is not too expensive, and you could find it any shopping center. Food for Less right down the street would have that. Because we talked about 2 weeks ago, we talked about spending our money on, if we only had $5, what we would be spending that on, because we all don't have a ton of money. So that was super easy and very, very, everybody could do it. That was really awesome.
Yeah,
that was really fast.
And fast too. So hopefully you guys took some notes. I see that we had some people writing some stuff down. Everybody say thank you to Ms. Sparks for a terrific job today for Wellness Wednesday. And with that in mind, with having a guest host, I think that a really good idea, maybe next month or the month after that, after we become wellness experts, that we have a student volunteer to lead it. And what you guys can start thinking about is how you would run your own Wellness Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, whatever day it is. And I would encourage you guys to try it out on your parents and your little brothers and sisters, even if it's just an exercise or a talking about what makes you feel good on the inside, so that everybody in your household's talking about it. And then eventually everybody at Baker will be talking about it. And then all the people that you know will be talking about it. So let's think about that moving forward. And I would love to have somebody host a Wellness Wednesday, which is not to say that I don't like leading you guys in some stretches and burpees. So we do have 2 minutes left. So I do think, now that we're all here, why don't we hit a plank for like 30 seconds? Is everybody okay with that? And then maybe a wall sit too. Okay, I'm gonna put my computer down. Let's everybody get into plank position, because all that food that Miss Sparks was making made us hungry. And so let's burn some calories so that we can eat a good salad. Josephine and Isabel McGill, you guys should be getting ready to plank as well. Okay. I heard that laugh, Miss Tran. Let's try 25 seconds today. Let's try 25 seconds today, okay? Christopher, because you were our big winner last week, I'm gonna have you, I just asked you to unmute yourself. Will you count us off 25 seconds as best as you can? Okay, so Christopher, I fully expect you to both plank and count to 25. Are you ready? All right. And Christopher, go nice and loud. Plank. Count, Christopher, count. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, Milena. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, 11.
Oh my gosh, my puppy thought that was kiss time.
No, yeah, as everybody saw, Miss Sparks' dog giving her kisses while doing planks. Good job, everybody, and let's start thinking about your own wellness plan. If you, somebody's still counting. If you want to write down your own wellness plans as a Google Doc, please share them with me or your teachers, and everybody have a great day. Thanks for coming.